Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Eliza and welcome back to SevTech. In the last episode, we were working on these guys. We made some buffalo. We turned some cows into buffalo. We made the jingle dress. And we were starting to work towards the flame grilled whopper, but realized that we need charcoal dust, which requires the millstone. So we needed buffalo, so that's why we did that. Between episodes, I went ahead and got a couple more cows, and I'm just waiting for them to grow up. I got 2 more cows. I found 2 more cows out that direction, turned them into buffalo, and then I've just been waiting for them to grow up. Got impatient, so I figured let's go ahead and start the episode. I went ahead and made some more chests. I went ahead and made some more leather, which we actually want to use one of these leathers immediately, because one of the things we tried to do last time was upgrade our flute, and it didn't work. Well, I went ahead and looked up some tips on how to kind of handle this kind of stuff, and discovered, hey, there's an easy way to get a little bit more melody going in the rituals, and that is make more instruments. So we're gonna make another drum, and I wanted just some extra leather. I figured why not. I went ahead and made some more bread as well, and also realized that I kind of messed up last time. So last time we went ahead and we killed a single buffalo to try to get some more buffalo teeth, and well, I messed up. I should have. Oh, I really need to move this. That is gonna bother me if I don't move it. Let's see, other things I did, by the way, I made more bread, which we can also combine with meat to make these tasty sandwiches. And these things are really good. They give us more grain but less protein, I think, which is not a problem for me. I have grain is the thing I need more of, but super useful. It actually gives it gives you 2 pieces, so that gives you a lot more stuff for that. So I wanted to make that on camera. I dug out a little bit. I did a bunch of different little things. But no, last time I messed up. So some of the buffalo just grew, which is wonderful. We're gonna try to get them to grow up. I believe it is flute, and then drum, and just kind of run around. And I'm getting pretty good at these rituals. So there we go. Those 2 will breed. And I think even the other 2 will try to breed. Yeah, so we're going to get a lot more buffalo, which is exactly what we want. Now, there is a little bit of an issue. I kind of messed up last time. So I killed one of the buffalo, thinking we were going to get the buffalo teeth. And I didn't. Lo and behold, I didn't. Well, we kind of need to do something different. So I need 5 pieces, no, 6 pieces, right? We're going to make a totem to help with this. And these are really cool. But we're going to make a totem pole. So I believe you carve the totem base and then 6 more, I believe. I also want to move the wind chime because it's kind of in the way for being symmetrical. So I think we can only use 6 wood, which is fine. We're going to do this kind of right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's jump onto here so we don't take as much damage. And totem base. And then how do we... Okay, so right click. And we want to go to pig. And we're going to make pigs. And the reason is, it gives us luck 3. Being near this totem will give us luck 3. And that is what I want. So let's break this guy. Break the leaves. And the tree. And I want to replace this symmetrical. 1, 2, 3. Just because I'm a little bit of a stickler for that. So, there we go. That looks much nicer. So, with our pig totem, let's find there is a buffalo that is injured. And I'm going to go ahead and end it. We're only going to attack the one that's injured. And hopefully we get enough teeth that we don't have to worry too much. So the animals go crazy whenever you attack another animal. And we just need to find it. There it is. Did we get any teeth? I don't see any teeth. What is up with that? We got some buffalo meat, but that's not what I wanted. Alright, well, we're gonna have to wait for that. So, in the meantime, let's go ahead and start working on some other things. Really need to... I really need to, like, clean up my chest and all this kind of stuff, but for now, it's not that big of a deal. Let's just go ahead and we'll put the buffalo hide in there. We can put some of the stuff in here. I actually want to keep that. We don't need the compass on us. Alright, so what are we going to do? Well, if we look at our advancements, we need to kill Bakak. I don't know how to say his name for sure. Spooky boss battle. I don't plan on doing that anytime soon. That boss is supposed to be incredibly difficult. You can cheese him, and we probably will, but he's pretty difficult, so I don't really want to mess with him. For the gears, we need buffalo teeth, and for this guy, I went ahead and made the 2 chests that we need. We're going to need some wheels, so I believe we already have 1 wheel. We're just going to need another wheel, which is mostly just wood and sticks. Let's just take some wood and sticks and start working on this. So, hopefully the buffalo grow up, we can murder more and all that kind of fun stuff. And hopefully we can get at least the millstone, if not the flame-grilled whopper this episode. Honestly, if we can get the millstone, then we can get the flame-grilled whopper. So we need that, we need those, and 3 more. So 1, 2, 3. Slab goes bottom, 2 wheels, and then the primal chest. We smack this and we get a cart. So that doesn't unlock anything else, but we can basically put this down and it is storage. We can even write in it that has a wow, it has a huge amount of storage. We might use that. Can you see the items or anything? No. Okay, so we can hook this up to a horse and use it to kind of run around and basically have more stuff. But don't really plan on doing that right now. So let's try once again to do the flute ritual. See if we can't get that ceremony done. It is a more difficult. So serenade for shrinks. I don't know how to say a lot of this stuff. English despite being my first and really only language, I'm not still that good at it. So flute rattle. And then we put the flute in our offhand. So and we just run around. And so far we're not doing too bad. I'm like spamming oh no, nope, not close enough. The flute, that doesn't work. Okay, so do we want to try again? That was not too bad until the end. I need to run a little bit better, but it's almost night, so let's go ahead and sleep. Actually, let's do flute, then drum. and see if these guys want to breed some more so that we can get more buffalo. And it looks like they will. And here soon the right will go away. I don't know what causes it to stay around, what causes it to go disappear. Probably the activation time. But we need to kill some more buffalo. I hate doing this, but we kind of have to. I don't believe the sharp bone does any sort of like area effect damage, so we're just gonna. Hey, we got some bones. We got some stuff this time. Okay, we got some teeth. We got 2 teeth. No, get back in there. So we got 2 teeth. We're gonna need to kill more buffalo. And eventually they'll all grow up and we won't have to worry about this, but we just need the teeth. And there is some more. So, you know, I think I can... Nope, can't get through there. Don't you dare escape. Alright, cool. So how many teeth we have? We have 5 buffalo teeth. Alright, so we try the... Let's try it one more time. So this is really difficult. Sorry, I was concentrating. And wow, that is really difficult. Maybe I should focus less on running around and more on making noises, but let's try it one more time. Okay. I'm determined. And let's see, this is going decently well. And it feels like at the very end we just can't get enough. So do we make another drum? Do we make like 2 more drums? I mean, we have the resources to do that. Maybe we will, because I believe that the I could be wrong on this, but I believe that the like cooldown for the different items is solely based on let's put the leather in there, is based on the instrument itself and not the like type of instrument, if that makes sense. So it's each individual drum, from what I was understanding, not drums as a whole. So we can add more instruments and presumably be a little bit better off. So let's try doing that. And I just want to upgrade this flute. That's what I'm really trying to do. But we have enough buffalo teeth to make the gear, to make the millstone, to make the flame-grilled whopper, and continue progressing on. We are getting close to age 1, which is kind of a shame. The fact that it's taken us so long. So let's try this one more time. So, flute. Alright, so let's just keep spamming. And oh my gosh, it's so close. Alright, because the only other instrument that we're going to get access to is the eagle whistle. But what level is that? So in order to do that, we need to do the eagle dance, and I think that's even harder. Yeah, it's all, well, just the same difficulty level. So flute, rattle, and get more wind chimes. We could always do that, but I don't know that that's going to be much more effective. Oh my gosh, you get so close to the end and then it's just not there. Alright, well, enough of this. Let's go ahead and start working on getting the millstone and all that kind of fun stuff. So, the millstone itself is easy enough, but we need to make the gears. So the gears are buffalo teeth and red cedar planks. I have already gotten enough of those for what we need. So let's just go ahead and do this. 2, 3, 4. And I believe later we'll be able to make these a little bit easier. But we'll find out. So there is a gear and an advancement. So now we can make the millstone. Now the millstone itself is not actually that difficult. We need a stone slab. We're going to need a grindstone, which I'm going to keep that one there because it is useful. And they're relatively cheap to make anyways, so we're just going to do this. And it's just a stick with some more stone. So I believe it's like this. And, whoops, still waiting on the day for this to break. So there is the grindstone. We put the stone slab up top. Then the grindstone, and then stone everywhere else. And that will make the millstone. And advancement, which we also got Better with Mods manual. Oh, that is really nice. I always struggled with Better with Mods, so having a book is definitely a good thing. Now, if we look at our advancements, nothing else there. So we need to make a hand crank. This is the only way in the early game to actually power these machines. And it is going to eat our hunger, and I mean that literally. We're going to go through so much hunger because of it. Luckily, we have some really good food sources, so shouldn't matter too much. So make the hand crank. It's like this wooden gear, and then these two. Now later we'll be able to make more machines, better machines, and be able to make the gears a lot easier. Something with this pack is eventually everything gets easier to make. As you progress through the ages, it's difficult to make at first, and then it's going to get easier. Not easy, easier. So let's put this right here, and we need to grab some charcoal. So I don't know how much charcoal we need, but we put it in here. And then just do this a bunch. And each one takes like, that's a haunch of energy. But this is almost done. And it pops it out. So there is one. I want to make sure. Recipe. Yes, it is a 1-to-1. So we just need to keep clicking this until we get that. Perfect. So now we can do those two there. The hopper at the bottom. Cedar planks. Shark tooth. Shadow gem, correct? Yes. And there we go, the flame grilled whopper. Now these things are amazing. They act like the normal hoppers. The difference is I can remove this fire. So if I put this underneath this guy, for example, it will act as a hopper. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. I want to also break that guy for right now. Unless this is used for something. Because that's a pain to make. It is used for something. So I don't actually want to do this. Never mind. We need some fire starters. But basically you can put them underneath these guys and they will automatically output. It's really nice. And like it would act as a standard hopper. But the difference is it would also act as a fire source. So it would still work. You can put it underneath and it'd still work. So something like this. And I don't remember if these will burn out on one. Yeah, they do. Okay, so we'll just need to get another set. That's fine. And there we go. We'll get this back up and running, and then we can look at what's next. So we are getting close to the next age, which is really, really good. Finally. So let's get rid of all of this. We don't need any of that stuff up anymore. And let's take a look at what's the next advancement. So we need to make a heater. So we need a melter and a heater. So in order to do this, we need to have either porcelain clay or we can use seared stone. So we're going to need a melter and a heater, which are both here. So these guys, we either need to make porcelain clay or seared bricks. Seared bricks we can make from grout, which we can now make. I think we're going to take a look and see which one's easier for us. But I have a feeling the porcelain is probably better. So we need white dye powder, which we can get from bone meal or a bunch of different flowers, like lily of the valley, which I know that we have. So lily of the valley makes white dye powder. Oxeye daisies make light gray. So I think we're going to go for the porcelain clay version. So we're going to need clay barrel extensions. We're going to need a lot of clay. But that's about it. So we should be able to handle this. So millstone gives us 2, grindstone gives us 1. Well, obviously going in here. There we go. I don't know why it wasn't making the noises. So we're going to need, let's see, 12 porcelain clay. Okay, so we need 12 white powder, as well as 12 clay and 12 flint. Was that the other part? Yes. So flint is the annoying thing, but not that bad. So we'll get all this, and it's gonna be a little bit of a pain, but it shouldn't be too bad. Now, what are some of the other? What are some of the other things that can give us? They're gonna be lilies. The only thing that's weird is the orchid. Okay, so basically, if it looks white, it probably is. Except for stuff like that. Now, the reason I came down here is we have some gravel. That's light blue, I think. What are you? Yes, you were blue. That looked like light blue. Bleeding heart, that's pink. Okay, so we're probably going to end up using bone meal just because it's going to be easier than searching for flowers. But if I can find any, I mean, might as well, you know? I just don't think we're going to find... Oh, hold on. Nope, you're yellow. Hey, white daffodils. So there is some. So that's 3. That's a yellow daffodil. That makes yellow. I should have guessed. So there's 3. Some cotton over here. I didn't realize there was cotton. There's cotton like everywhere. That is the one nice thing, is doesn't seem to, like, you will eventually find pretty much everything you need. It's just a matter of how much do you want to go search before you just call it quits. And I believe this is lily, which is 2. So we have, there's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need one more flower. And we should be able to make all the porcelain clay that we need, and then we can go from there. So, flower hunting. That's a yellow one. I think you work. Nope, that's chamomile. Never mind. I think that's yellow. What about you? That's also chamomile, which I don't really want. So, yeah. It's all chamomile. I really can't wait until we get Wayla, or whatever the equivalent is in this mod pack. Basically the thing that tells you what things are that you're looking at. Because that is something that's really nice to have. So we'll find some more white flowers relatively soon. We could always just use bone meal for the rest of it. Because that is... Oh, hold on. Those are all yellow. Alright, and then let's eat some fruit. Let's eat an apple for the... Oh, no, never mind. We have all of our saturation up. So, that is chamomile. Are you a white flower? You look like you're a white daffodil. You are. Perfect. Okay, cool. So, let's head back and... we should have enough of this stuff, enough clay. Hopefully, we should be close anyways. So if not, we can always get more. That's not too much of a problem. We do need to remember there is a lava pool here. That is relatively close. That is nice. We're going to need lava relatively soon once we get a smeltery. But we're not quite there yet. So in order to get... metals into the world, we need to actually be able to kind of do stuff with them. And all of our buffalo are growing up big and strong. This is wonderful. So let's just go ahead and put these guys in here. And now I get to sit here and click this for a while. So while we're doing this, let's see what else are we going to need. We're going to need 12 more flint. We have pretty much everything we're going to need. So this is just going to take a lot of food. Probably would have been better in the long run to go ahead and just use bone meal. We have a good bit of bones now, but this is just going to use a lot of food. But yeah, so that will get those. We're going to need 2 stone grills, I do believe, which is just rocks. So while we're kind of doing things, let's go ahead and do that. Actually, how is it? Oh. Like this. Oh, is it stone? It is stone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll get us 2 stone grills. We're also going to need clay extension things. We'll get those in a second. Let's eat some berries. These things are nice and plentiful, so it's not a big deal. Alright, and we just put this stuff in here, and we'll start getting what we need. So as soon as this guy is done, we go. There's the first stone grill. We're going to need more clay so that we can make the 2 clay barrel extension things. So do that and that. Cook one up. And everything is working out pretty nicely. It's just multitasking. So this is just gonna take a little bit of time. And there's the 2 clay barrel extensions. Now these can we clay kiln or the grill, so it doesn't really matter which one we use. Don't want to starve to death. Let's eat some berries. And yeah, so this is going to be my life for a little bit. We are getting close to the end, which is good. So we need to make the heater first. So that is this guy, I do believe. We can also start throwing some of this stuff in here. What else? Shark teeth. Yeah, it doesn't matter right now. Just throw all of that. We'll organize later once we have access to more stuff and whatnot. So here's 4. We can go ahead and start cooking these up. And yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to get the next 2 things, and that might actually activate the next age. I don't actually know yet. I know we're getting close, but I don't know what the trigger technically is. So we should have 6 more in there. Just keep this going. Let's come out here, get some more berries. Like, having all of these berry bushes is really going to pay off. And then hit this one more time, go take a nap, and just kind of keep going with this. So we're almost there. Once we get to 6, we can go ahead and pull those off of there. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what's the first thing we need to make? So we need a melter? No, we need a heater. So that is this with this. And there we go. There's the melter base. Now we just need to make the heater. And then we will be very close to being done with this age. Again, I think, but I don't know for sure. Let's eat some carrots. How are we doing on nutrition? Still need grain, so you know what? Let's eat the sandwiches. Making bread is not too bad. It's going to be better once we have access to a couple of other things that are going to make basically everything with, well, everything with the, water, the fluid bladder. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. Everything with that better. So, porcelain melter. That's that. Okay. So we just need... Is there really just one more? Awesome. So we are so close. We're going to get there. And that's probably going to be where we're going to stop for today's episode. And then we get to progress. So 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't wait to have a normal crafting table and, you know, normal chest. That's actually going to be a while, I think, still, but I can't wait. So let's make this. And lag spike. Yep, we've done it. So, lag spike, which means age 1. There is now, we lost access to stage 0 mob. Wait, did I never change that? Hold on, 1 second, sorry. Something I almost always do is, I changed chat to enter because it's easier. So we lost access to a stage 0 mob. That makes me wonder. And we've unlocked stage 1. So now if we look at this, there's a bunch of stuff here, but we also have age 1. craft a regular table. Blocks previously hidden are now going to be shown. And relatively soon, we'll be able to get access to actual iron. I think. But we'll find out. So, real quick, crafting table. Oh, we get to get into astral sorcery soon. That's going to be fun. And it is literally just planks. Oh my gosh. It's time. Oh my gosh. Mr. Horse, get off my chest. It is time to do the best thing ever. We have a crafting table. We never need this thing again. Oh my gosh. I think even we can make vanilla chests. And they are just, we can upgrade with a little bit less wood, which we will do, but we can make vanilla chests now. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is amazing. It's a shame that this is like the peak efficiency. You know, this is what you kind of lust after in this mod pack, is normal vanilla recipes. So now that we've unlocked Age 1, I kind of want to show off primal chests. All this stuff is the same, but I think the gears are actually going to be easier. Yeah, they require glue instead of all this stuff, or we can solve them. So as you can see, once you unlock more stages, recipes are going to get easier and everything's going to be better. So, hey, we're going to be able to get coal, copper, right, iron is later. And we're going to need to start finding, there should be, if we wander around enough, we should find actual, like, ore samples. Right here. In fact, there is azurite, which is, I believe, lapis. So we have a lot of things to do. Plenty of things, in fact. But that's going to be it for this episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. We made it to Age 1, finally. Only took 10 episodes. So we're going to progress into Age 1 relatively soon, but not quite yet. We're going to move our base back over to where we want to be. Once we have access to more stuff and whatnot, then once we're getting into metal and that kind of stuff, we'll start moving over there. I'll start planning that and kind of go from there. So next time we have a world of opportunities to do. We need to go to the hunting, stirring the pot. That is going to be amazing. There's a lot of stuff to do. So the plan is we're going to start working on getting whatever we can and progressing through this age. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!